welcome to Mindfulness Lists. Chapter 13 of the Untethered Soul is titled Far, Far Beyond. In its most basic sense, going beyond means going past where you are. It means not staying in your current state. If you never stop, then you go beyond boundaries, beyond limitations, beyond the sense of a restricted self. To go beyond, you must keep going past the limits that you put on things. Right now, you're using the analytical mind to break up the world into individual thought objects. You're then using the same mind to put these discrete thoughts together in a defined relationship to each other. You do this to feel a semblance of control. You struggle day and night to make the world fit your model, and you label everything that doesn't fit it as wrong, bad, or unfair. When something challenges how you view things, you fight, you defend, you rationalize. If your mental model is bothering you because it doesn't incorporate reality, you can either choose to resist reality or go beyond the limits of your model. In order to truly go beyond your model, you must first understand why you built it. You're constantly trying to stay within your comfort zone. You struggle to keep people, places, and things in a manner that supports your model. If they start to go any other way, you get uncomfortable. Going beyond always means letting go of the effort to keep things within your defined limits. So there are two ways you can live. You can devote your life to staying in your comfort zone, or you could work on your freedom. In other words, you can devote your whole life to the process of making sure everything fits within your limited model, or you could devote yourself to freeing yourself from the limits of your model. When you truly awake spiritually, you'll realize you're caged. You wake up and realize that you can hardly move in there. You're constantly hitting the limits of your comfort zone. You've set these limits on yourself. If you don't stay within them, you get scared, you feel hurt, and you feel threatened. Going beyond means going beyond the borders of your cage. There should be no cage. Throughout each day, you constantly hit the edges of your cage. When you hit these edges, you either pull back or try to force things to change so that you can remain comfortable. When you approach the edges, you feel insecurity, jealousy, fear, or self-consciousness. You pull back, and if you're like most people, you stop trying. If you want to go beyond the limits of your cage, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. Eventually, you'll realize that it can't hurt you to go beyond your psychological limits. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. Now you relax and go past that point. You end up loving the cage's limits because they point you to freedom. Eventually, time is an angel or devil, best friend or worst enemy. Great joy